Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast.
Wow, professional Brit.
Wow, I really suck at intros and he made me do it. So sorry if it wasn't that great of an intro. But we are here today. What are we talking about? What's the topic for today? Do we have any ideas?
I think it was mainly about relationships.
Oh, interesting. We've got
So
little
we
answers.
asked like questions. We didn't ask questions. We asked you guys to ask us questions or advice, topics about relationships. So that's generally what we're gonna be talking about. And we got the idea because yesterday was our 1 year. So we celebrated, and I was like, well, we made it for the first year. It's a big milestone. So then I was like, maybe we could give advice for making it to the year mark. It was just an idea.
What are you trying to say? Is it hard to make it to the year mark with me? And I'm kidding.
No.
Totally messing around.
By the way, if you see our cat, my cat's upstairs in our room, but Rose, our little baby, she's out, so she'll probably jump up on the table or something.
Yeah,
I tried locking her up, and she just cries. So if she comes up here and meows into the mic, then there you go.
You got some words from her too. It's a special podcast. She'll be our special guest.
She will be. We don't have a guest. You guys like Sydney though, so we'll probably have Sydney back on. Obviously.
Yeah, he keeps telling me he wants to go
Really?
back on. He's like, everyone loves me according to the comments, and I'm like, we know.
We got some
we
good love. The first video is at like 600 views. Not bad. We didn't promote it on our main channel yet.
Yeah.
And we already have like 100 subs. Got 600 views. It's a pretty good start. So we're happy with that and the support. And I actually ordered another mic. So we're going to have 4 mics now. So we're going to be able to have 2 guests at once. And that's going to get crazy.
That'll be super crazy.
Because I told Brittany, I'm like, if your friends are over and you want to do a podcast with just them and without me, I mean, I guess we can do it. Like, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
They might annoy you. Like, she posted a video on our YouTube channel with
her
friends. What was that? Like Christmas giving?
Yeah, it was like the Christmas gift exchange that we did.
And I wasn't included. Like, wasn't
Sorry,
told.
he is still salty about this to this day. My bad. I didn't know you would want to buy my friends gifts.
I would have. I think I could have done pretty good.
Okay, show off. Okay, let's get into it. Like, I don't know how to start it off.
Well, let's talk about our 1 year specifically.
Oh, 1 year. So Connor's such a sweetheart. And as we said in what was it? No, it wasn't a podcast, but we were talking about in a video that Connor is definitely the most romantic one out of both of us. So for our 1 year, it
wasn't that romantic.
It was romantic.
It was good.
Okay.
It was fun.
It was good though. Like,
let's just go over it. So, okay, I was trying to book this for like the past month. Like, I didn't know what to do because she started work. She has limited days off. She has like Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's just weird. But bottom line, she called off like 5 days.
Yeah.
Well, you're off 5 days. How many days are you only off? Like 2?
2.
She took 2 days off, but now she has a 5-day weekend because that Wednesday day off is actually clutch.
Yeah.
Because if she calls off Thursday and Friday, she has a 5-day weekend. But we didn't know what we were doing. She called the days off. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was trying to book Airbnbs and nothing was available. And the ones that were, whenever I tried booking it, it said I couldn't because of they were trying to crack down on parties. And if you had if you were under 25 and you had a bad review, which I don't have any bad reviews, but even on your account, I tried booking it and it said parties are being whatever. We were trying to like eliminate that. So book somewhere else. So you had to book like a hotel or like a condo instead of a house. So I was trying to rent a house. We're going to do something and like with a private pool and hot tub. But it's kind of weird because the weather out here is not hot right now.
I know. It's been really crazy.
So we ended up staying at the Palms. It's a nice condo here.
Yeah.
It's not like a hotel. It's like a condo. People live in them.
But it felt like a hotel when we were staying there.
It felt like a hotel. I don't know how people live there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
it's weird.
We didn't get to go swimming. They had a hot tub pretty much. I wish we could have showed them that in the vlog. That was so funny. Yeah. They had a hot tub and there was like jets. Like we didn't realize it. And we were in there. Bath. Yeah, it was like a big bathtub. But we just enjoyed it. We didn't record it on our vlog because we vlogged all day yesterday. But that was fun.
And then he took me to dinner and it was really good. It was like a little grill spot. Had a lot of good ratings, so.
It was like a casual grill though. It wasn't like fancy.
Yeah, but it felt good. It was like a good environment.
There.
No, I know.
It was chill though.
Yeah.
It was like a chill. People were talking. Like it wasn't super, super fancy, but it was decent. I think she took me to a place called Fleming's in Vegas, and that was really good for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's because I'm pretty romantic too sometimes.
But that place wasn't like super romantic, was it?
Well, it's a
Was it fancier, do you
steakhouse.
think?
It was definitely fancier because it's a steakhouse, and
But
I feel
people
like
were
when
in
you
there
have a
like
steakhouse, it's like.
not dressed the nicest. So I was like,
Well, I mean, yes, they were. I didn't see anyone dressed in casual.
really?
Yeah,
It was good. I wish we would have just had Fleming's 2.0. It was really good.
it's so delicious.
But yeah, we
Did that,
enjoyed
and then we enjoyed it and ended the night with some
drinks and a
drinking.
movie and just hanging out at the Palms. I feel like that day went by like fast but slow.
Yeah,
Like, what did we do before dinner? We just chilled.
Yeah, we didn't really do much, but I feel like it felt good to just have like a chill day because I'm constantly working, like I said, so I don't have the energy much to do like anything crazy. So it felt good to like have a staycation, relax for a second, not have to have a worry in the world. So that
Yeah,
felt
we had
good.
bath bombs. The bath was the best part. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't even tell them about the bubbles that happened.
Oh my gosh.
That was what I was talking about. It was so funny.
Yeah, so we had a bath or a bubble bath like thing from Lush, and I put it in the water.
There's our cat.
Hi, Rose.
Hopefully she doesn't get in the cords.
But Connor had turned on the jets in the bath, and it made like the bubbles expand.
They were like,
it started overflowing.
Yeah, it's like when I had milk. Everybody, oh my gosh. Did you ever have the bowls with the straws?
Oh yeah.
It's like when you blow in the milk and the bubbles bubble up. That's what it did. So we already had the bubbles in the bath, like the regular foamy bubbles, but then it was like when the jets turned on, they turned like to a clear and like got huge. Like it was overflowing.
I know. Like Connor disappeared for a second. I'm like, where is this dude?
I remember blowing bubbles in that bowl. Like you never did that?
No.
I guarantee somebody else did. Childhood stuff.
I was Hispanic. We didn't really get those. I just
Your mom
knew
would have probably hit you with a chancla.
No, that's literally what she wouldn't spank you or anything, but like every time I would blow into like my cup with a straw, my dad used to always like say that's disrespectful, stop. So like I kind of knew not to do that growing up.
I'd be sitting there blowing bubbles in my milk, my cereal.
Milk.
Oh my gosh, why is she shedding so much?
Oh my goodness.
Rose.
We've got cat fur around here.
Mama, get off the table.
Yeah, it was a romantic 1 year. I loved it. You did amazing, babe. Thank you. Fun. You're so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, go on to what did people ask you for some advice? Let's kind of answer
relationship
them.
Advice. I didn't get many, but we can just talk about it in general. But we'll answer some of your guys' questions. This person asked, "How do you deal with long distance? Tips. My boyfriend's about to move 11 hours away." So,
I've never dealt with long distance, so
yeah,
I can't
we did at first, kind of.
Not even. It was not enough to like say, "Oh my gosh, I've dealt with long distance."
But if you're keeping the distance, that's the hard part. The only thing I can say is like you can't. I don't know. I feel like long distance just doesn't work. Like it can work. It could work for some people, but I don't know how people could do it.
I personally couldn't deal with it if I were to do long distance. Like I'm glad we didn't end up having to deal with that. But I don't know. I just feel like
we got to give her some type of hope here. We can't be like, it's not going to work.
No, I know. But I'm saying for me, I personally couldn't do it. I have major like trust issues. Not trust issues. I just overthink everything. So I feel like I would just be overthinking if you were like so many miles away for so long. And it's not like because you lost my trust. Like obviously you haven't lost my trust. I just feel like I overthink that easily.
Cheat on somebody while being here.
I know. And that's I don't know. I just personally wouldn't be able to do it.
I mean, I feel like for this person, definitely to make long distance work, you have to visit each other.
Communicate well,
often.
Too.
And like, FaceTime all the time, which I'd be annoyed to do that.
I personally couldn't. I don't even like FaceTime
imagine
with my
just
friends.
FaceTiming, not being able to like just hang out.
Yeah.
Like I don't like talking. I'm going to be honest. I don't like just sitting there and having a conversation. Like if you're on FaceTime for that long and you're not like, it's just not... I want free time. Like I feel like if you're long distance, you would always have to be on FaceTime.
Yeah, that's true. I personally couldn't do it. I don't know.
But definitely visit each other as often as you could.
Communicate well, like I said, because I feel like when you're long distance, it's harder to communicate like your feelings and all that because you're so far apart. I mean, you could, but I don't know.
Do it.
Hey, if you could do it, I'm really proud of you because I personally couldn't.
If you could see each other at least once a month, that'd be good. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Once a month, twice a month, maybe. And then do all you can to like shorten the distance. Maybe move there, have them move there. because that's how we did it. We dated for like literally 2 months, and I was like moving to Vegas. But that worked out because I wanted to move somewhere different, and I was just like down to do it. Even if it didn't work out, I would probably still be here for now.
I mean, it's a good place. Something different, you know?
It was a hard one. Long distance is hard in general.
I can't really give advice. I feel bad that I couldn't really answer or speak on it. So.
But good luck.
We know you've got this. It'll turn out perfectly fine.
Okay, somebody asked how to get over my ex. I'm stuck.
Get over. Oh my goodness.
I feel like once you're trying to get over your ex, you'll never get over him.
When you try?
Yeah,
I
feel like you can't try. That's just me.
I don't. This is hard because I have like cat fur. I'm sorry if I'm like rubbing my mouth, but I feel like you can't like force yourself to get over them.
Yeah,
I feel like it comes with over time. Yeah. Like you'll get eventually tired and you'll just be like, okay, I can't do this. Like I'm over it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's also
distract yourself, but like in good ways. Like don't go out and like fuck your whole city.
Oh my goodness. I would hope not. I mean people cope with it in different ways though.
But it's like different. It doesn't.
That's what helps them get over it, I suppose.
I think it doesn't. I mean, for some people, if it does, then do that, I guess.
It does for some.
Go like...
I've never done that.
Get with somebody else and maybe you'll fall in love and forget about them. But like most of the time, people are like, oh my gosh, like I regret going out because I hooked up with all these people and now it's still not better. And now I feel like a hoe, like, which sucks, but I don't know.
I think when you like break up with someone, I think it's mostly important to like take that time and focus on yourself because
you're so like basic.
No, but it's
focus
the truth. No, that's literally what I did though, and I keep telling you that when I had broken up.
What is focusing on yourself though?
I took that time to like remember that I have to love myself before I freaking.
But how do you love yourself? Like, what'd you do?
I was losing weight because I was like really heavy at the time. I was like, well, not super heavy, but like the heaviest that I have been my entire life. I should reword it that way.
Girl, you lost weight because you just weren't eating.
No, at first I was actually like eating right. Did you lose weight
because of the breakup though? Isn't that why you lost weight?
No, I did it for myself because I was like, okay, this is the heaviest I've been.
I thought you weren't trying to lose weight.
No, as I kept losing weight, I was like, okay, maybe I want to keep losing weight. And I was forcing myself in unhealthy ways. But at first,
yourself to not eat.
But that was towards the end. Hey, listen, I'm saying that
you're starving yourself.
That was later on when I started getting into an unhealthy mentality about my body. But no, at first I was doing it for myself to like love myself. I was like, okay, I'm going to start eating right. I started eating right and like taking care of myself.
So at first you started eating right?
Yes.
I thought you just said later on after you started, you were like, okay, I need to start doing it healthy. No, I'm saying
as I started losing weight, like, and I was seeing like, oh, this is beautiful. I like started becoming very mentally wrong with myself and my body. It was like, okay, well, I lost this much weight. Like maybe I can lose some more. That's when I started becoming unhealthy.
You got super skinny.
Yeah, that was a whole other story. But at first I was taking that time to actually lose weight for myself and to feel more confident in myself. And I also was just like trying to hang out with my friends because I wasn't really hanging out with them when I was in a relationship. So I was like, okay.
Fake.
No, I
hate
know.
People like
no,
you.
And I hated that too. But it was just like that for reasons.
She hangs out with all her friends now.
No, I know. And it's like healthier. That's what I'm saying. It's just completely different. And I also cut my hair short because I feel like every girl has to change their hair.
You gotta change everything about themselves.
And then I got my ear piercing. I was hanging out with my mom, building up like a best friendship with her again. So I don't know. I just took the time to really like remember like my worth, that I am worthy, and that my value isn't based off of someone's like way of treating me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just really took the time for myself.
Always pick yourself over whoever you're with.
Yeah, and I wasn't talking to any guy for so many months. Like I literally was just focused on my friends. Me too. And only my friends.
You always hate on me.
Connor, you were not like that.
I was.
You were not. We talk about this. How do you go from
It was like 5 months.
Or no, one body count to something in so many months.
It was 5 months.
Whatever. I didn't do anything for 8 months or something. I don't know, 6 months to 8 months. I don't know, something amount of months. And then I started finally like reaching out because I was like, okay, this is too long. Like, it's time to move on.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I think good distractions are a good way. Like for guys, I feel like 80% of guys is to like go to the gym. Like actually, that's
I
like
didn't do
on
that,
my TikTok For You page is like fitness guys. So they're like when a guy gets his heartbreak, he like goes to the gym, like changes himself. That's kind of like what girls do.
We change up our looks.
They change up their looks, whatever. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I feel like after a relationship, like if somebody's in a long relationship, they either glow up or glow down.
I definitely feel like I grew up.
Yeah, me too.
It was honestly amazing. I felt more confident with myself. I was actually super confident.
Because some people go through it and they're just like down bad.
No, yeah, which
like
sucks.
looks wise,
They can't control
and
it.
like personality, like they just like fall off. And
Well, sometimes
sucks.
it gets you to that point where you feel like you're so vulnerable and you just can't take care of yourself and you go down, which is fine. Everyone deals with it differently. You have to remember that.
Their glow up will just be later on.
Exactly. They're going to glow up eventually.
So yeah, just don't force yourself and don't like
just focus on yourself.
distract
That's what
yourself.
I say.
Spend time with your friends, family, like do things that you couldn't do if you were in a relationship. Like if they were like strict with like what you can do, what you can wear, like just do what you couldn't do and be happy about it and like hang out with people. And I don't know, that's what I did.
I actually had someone DM me something, so I'm going to totally read it.
Okay, what's yours?
So this one says, okay, sorry, I'm trying to like skip the beginning part. Before dating, meeting Connor, how was your self-love like and how has it evolved over time if you guys been together? So when I first started dating Connor, I feel like I'm obviously just a shy person in general, but like I actually had a lot of self-love. Like I was very confident. And over time,
She just hates herself every day more.
I feel like
I don't understand because you've lost weight.
No, I know.
And
I think it's only...
It's because she hates me, low-key.
No, it's
secretly.
not. Shush. No, I think I started becoming less confident. It's because you have to remember that I had to be compared to someone. So I felt like that also kind of ruined it for me. I just started like not comparing myself, but I felt like I had to have all these expectations that people expected from me.
And there's always people just even commenting stupid stuff.
Yeah.
My account, her account. So like.
Or just in general, like, I don't know. Social media has become so toxic. Like even just going on TikTok, you see these girls doing the trend like, oh, I wish I had this beautiful body or whatever, like Addison Rae and all that. And it just sucks because like you shouldn't have to think that way. You have to remember everyone's body is different. You're not going to look like all these girls who are naturally thin.
Yeah.
You're not going to be tall as all these other girls. Like, I don't know. And that's what I had to remind myself. Like, I can't be someone else's definition of beautiful. You have to be your own definition because you're going to be your own. You're not meant to be.
But there's so many girls that, like I told you, want to be just like you that are skinny and you want to be them. You want to be skinny. They want to be like, no, I want to gain 15 pounds and look like you.
No,
so you all want to look like each other.
Yeah.
So just like realize you guys all look good. Like,
I know.
Bottom line.
And I'm trying to get myself better. I feel like lately I haven't been as bad, but I still struggle.
Brittany's been feeling herself recently.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
She's a crazy little kitty. But yeah, I just feel like you just have to remind yourself that you're not going to look like every other girl. You're going to be your own little person.
Social media ruined that for everybody though.
Yeah. I mean, it's toxic, which sucks. I mean, it's like something we do and it's fun, but I feel like people just pick at every little thing. Like you can have a pimple. They're like, oh my gosh, you're breaking out. You have acne. Like
everybody will call you out.
It's
embarrassing. Those people got to be super insecure about themselves.
No,
too.
And that's what you have to remind yourself. Like people who literally hurt people are people that are hurting. Like
they're just
themselves.
Weird. Like I'll never go out of my way and be like, and comment on somebody's page and be like, ew, you look weird here. Like,
I know.
What?
Just like, what do you personally gain from it? And it's like,
I think it makes them feel better for some reason.
Like, I don't know why, because they just look so dumb though. That's the thing. Like you putting down someone makes you look insecure and dumb, and you just look, I don't know.
Yeah, I only like put people down or get at them when they try and like say something smart to me.
I usually don't. I'm just like, it's not worth it because you're wasting that same energy back for what? You're not better for doing it.
Know, like you're not any better than me. Like who are you?
Yeah.
But
I move this down. Sorry. Yeah, just remember you're beautiful. You're made the way you are for a reason. You're not meant to look like anyone else. You're
just
supposed to be
love
unique.
yourself, like Justin Bieber said.
And if you like the way.
Brittany's been singing to annoy me for no reason. She'll sing in terrible pitches on purpose. She'll be like, just do an example.
I'll be like,
I
know you can take one more steps.
Yeah, she was doing that on the way to the like hotel yesterday. I'm like, driving me crazy.
I'm trying to show off my beautiful singing.
You're just making me even annoyed right now, dude.
Kidding. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
She drives me crazy with her singing when she.
It's beautiful.
If she tried, it'd be good, but like
no,
she's sitting there like,
not.
I don't wanna go.
I wanna go. Oh, 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 Okay, I need to stop. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are probably like, girl,
All right,
just shush.
my last question is, what's the one thing that keeps the magic alive? Well, it's only been a year, so we're kind of fresh.
Magic alive.
Goofy.
What? You can't take me anywhere. I don't know how to act. I'm so goofy. I'm just kidding.
You're goofy. You've had some weird energy.
I'm sorry. That keeps the magic alive.
It's been a year. I feel like after a year, usually I'd be like bored, you know, but I'm not bored.
I was about to say, you got something to say? Because it was good.
Dude, I was watching this other kid's podcast, and he said that it's true that most girls like say they lose like interest halfway through the relationship.
What?
It's
I don't.
like most girls lose interest, but they stay with them hoping that it'll come back. And that they know it'll come back. So they just wait, and then eventually it will. But what if it doesn't? Like,
I could not do that. Because then I feel like I'm wasting time. I can't waste time like that. I don't know. I personally couldn't do it. I've
definitely had that before, not with you.
You just did it?
I was just one day like, damn, like, why am I even here? You know?
So cold-hearted. Oh my
Like,
God.
I was just like, this isn't even, like, I'm not happy. Like, what am I doing? Is this what I want to do? And then, like, I don't know. It was crazy. So I've had it before.
Yikes. Not I.
I don't know what you'd do in a relationship, though, if you got bored. Just, like,
well,
tell them, like, hey, like,
well, yeah.
I love
Why would you lead them on? Make them think like you
but
still
would
love
you
them?
be heartbroken, though?
Well, of course.
Like, what if I was just like, this is like...
I'd rather be heartbroken over them telling the truth than be with someone who's just barely even there in the relationship. I don't know.
Like, if you were just like...
But that's what's going to lead them to cheating, probably. They're going to be like, oh, I'm going to go sleep with
so
this other girl.
So you'd rather have them tell you, obviously.
Yeah, I'd rather have them tell me than me being heartbroken over
getting cheated on. I feel like I wouldn't be as heartbroken. I would be, like, sad, but I wouldn't be heartbroken. If you were just like, I'm bored, like... Not just bored, but...
You'd definitely be heartbroken,
the magic
but I'd
thing.
rather hear...
Like, if you were like... I feel like the magic isn't there, and like it's been different. I just feel like we should break up. Like a mutual breakup is way better.
Yeah, it's definitely better because then you don't have like harsh feelings. You can't hate them.
It would suck though because you're like, damn, like we had fun. Like there'd be no hard feelings though.
Yeah, I think it's better to end on no hard feelings than like have this whole thing where you're just like, I hate you so much.
I know, can't relate. Never had a like no hard feelings breakup.
I wanna go home. I can't say the same.
Girl.
Kidding.
But to keep the magic alive, I would say like, I don't know, just
we always go on like cute little dates, even if it's just like, oh, let's have a pizza night. Like that's keeping the magic alive because remember, like we need a little date night, even if it's just staying in, cooking each other a meal or something. Like we always keep it alive by remembering like we have to do dates.
Yeah, but I know like a lot of people like break up because they feel like they became too much of friends. Like I think my friend had that problem.
Ooh, I've never been in that situation. That sucks. Because I could totally see that happen. Like you're too comfortable. Wait, we're friends?
No.
Wait, what?
We're like best friends. But like they were in a relationship and like we're friends but we're dating. But they were like too much of friends. They felt like they were in a friendship more than a relationship. I don't know if that meant like they stopped doing like certain things, like going on dates or in bed. I don't know. But that would suck. Like we're friends. This doesn't feel like a relationship anymore. But that's kind of like breaking up mutually too.
Well, true. It just sucks. Imagine like being in love with this person. They're like, I feel like this is too homey. Like I don't know.
I don't know. I don't feel that. But
oh my gosh, please don't.
No.
I don't know. That's just wow. Love is scary nowadays. Clearly.
What is the average marriage last? I'm gonna look this up.
No, I'm gonna cry.
Because Brittany was like, "What did you say yesterday?" And I'm like, the average marriage is like."
Oh yeah, because I was like, I mean, I'll celebrate like 5-year marks maybe. For,
no,
like,
you
a
said
marriage.
like
or like
10.
no, and then I was like, no, I said like 5, and then I was like 10, 15, like going by fives. And he was like, most people don't even last till like 4 years or something.
I'm like, we're not even married yet. Most people don't even make it. Okay, so the average length of marriage in the U.S. is 8.2 years. That's not terrible, but it's like not long.
8.2, man. There's
so
people
like
that date for 8 years.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. That's
kind
of weird.
My parents were together like 24 years.
Yeah, I think mine were together for like 20
maybe 27.
years.
They were together for a long time. I never thought they'd get divorced, and my parents got divorced.
My parents, dang,
most
that's
kids'
just crazy.
Parents get divorced when they're younger.
My parents were together for like 20-something years, but I was only 7 when they got divorced, so it doesn't even feel like they were there. No, I know. My brothers got to like experience the whole.
Wait, how old
years.
were they when they had you? Like 30-something?
They were like, my mom was like 30 and my dad was 31.
That's not too old.
Well, my oldest brother, he was like, my parents were 17 when they had him.
I wonder how old Richard was. Probably like...
I don't know. I want to say like
if you were
20
7,
something.
you're 10 years apart, right?
Oh, yeah. So they were 21.
No way they were 21 when they got divorced.
Oh, wait. No.
10, he'd be 17. Are you 10 years apart from Richard?
I can't do math, man.
He's 29 and you're...
oh, yeah. I'm not
You're
10
21.
years apart.
Oh,
so it's
8 years.
I can't do
so
math.
8, 9,
we know
10,
this.
11, 12, 13, 14. He was 15.
50. Oh, when they got divorced, yeah. He was like in high school.
I was like 19. That's so weird. I was so old.
I was a baby.
I don't know if it was better or if
I feel like it's worse when you're a kid, like
think?
younger, because you have to remember, like, you're still trying to grow up with your parent. Like, you want your father and mother figure together.
Well,
so, like, when I just out of nowhere had like my dad disappear, I'm like,
it's harder to understand.
Bro, and it sucked because I was close with my dad. So when he like left the picture and I'm just with my mom, I'm like, bruh, like I wanted to be your princess still. It was hard.
Why couldn't you?
Well, I mean, so sorry, Dad, I'm exposing you, but
you're mad at him?
No, I wasn't mad at him, but it was hard for him because he was like in a really bad financial life situation.
What does that have to do with you loving your dad?
So, well, I'm saying like, no, I'm saying that he couldn't really like be there for me. Like he couldn't
hang out with him.
He had to like go away and find a job somewhere because I think it was like a time during Vegas when like there wasn't good jobs, so he had to like kind of disappear and get a job so he can
so
like
he
see
didn't
us.
try and like see you.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you were so young, you couldn't like be like, I'm going to my dad's, I'm gonna go ride my bike.
No, I just remember not seeing him for like a year or two, and then out of nowhere he like came back and just started hanging out with us. He would pick us up 2 times a week, but then like I kind of lost that friendship, or not the friendship, but like that dad and daughter bond when I was going into high school, because that's when I had to grow up, unfortunately, and get a job. But yeah, now he just kind of has his new family. Gotta laugh off the pain. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you could see him if you wanted to.
I know.
I don't know why you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm awkward though. It's like
it's your dad.
I
know.
Like,
hey, Dad, what are you doing? Do you want to come over? Sure.
It's not like that.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's just not like that with my dad.
If you texted him right now and said, hey, Dad, what are you doing this weekend? Do it right now. Do it.
That's awkward. I don't know. I don't like
that
this.
Awkward?
It's not like that. I can't explain it to you. You don't know. I don't know.
But why is it awkward?
Watch my dad watch this. He's like so butthurt. I'm so sorry, Dad. I don't mean it in any rude way.
Explain why it's awkward though.
Because I'm awkward. Like if I don't see family for so long, like let's say I didn't see my cousin Arturo for like 3 years, I wouldn't feel comfortable seeing him. I'd be like, this is awkward. Like I disconnected with you for 3 years. Like what are we going to bond on?
The disconnection's only going to get longer. So why are you doing that?
I don't know. This is making me shake. I'm like getting anxiety from it. I don't know.
I don't know why you don't like just reach out and be like, hey, let's go get food one night. Like, I don't know.
Well, COVID's going on, and he's a very high risk.
COVID.
I do, because he has a high risk, and I work at an Amazon facility.
How many people does he see every day?
I know, but
Millions,
but I would feel so crappy if I were the one to pass it on to him.
How would you know? You don't.
I would assume it's me.
I'm
going to blame myself.
Stupid disease from you seeing your dad. You see your mom.
Yeah, but my mom's healthy compared to my dad.
He's out going to grocery stores, shopping, gas stations.
I would hate myself if I hurt
I hate
someone.
to use that stupid excuse.
I get paranoid.
No.
You have 2 healthy parents. I have one that can die from COVID.
Healthy people are dying. I mean, they're at higher risk, but like I think you're just using it as an excuse.
Whatever.
I think
next question before I want to fight you.
I don't have any more questions, so we're just vibing now.
Oh, and now I want to pick a fight.
Vibing.
I want to pick a fight with you.
Please do.
No, because I'm actually getting mad at you.
Why? Because I'm right?
You're not right. Your ego is too high. Oh, you're mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm saying you're mad because I'm mad. Well, I can't stop shaking.
Why are you shaking?
I don't know. I'm like tapping my foot.
So,
Connor, talk about your life. I don't know.
I know we don't have any topics. It's hard. Let me see how many minutes we're at. Dude, we're only at 30 minutes.
We got to keep talking.
Podcasts are usually at least an hour long.
I know. We need topics. We didn't really think this one through. We were just like, let's talk about relationships.
Well, usually you build off of the questions and like just have a conversation like we kind of just were.
Yeah.
But I'm always the one carrying these conversations.
Sorry. I mean, I
don't
don't really have experience with relationships. I mean, it happened.
Your relationship was longer than mine, so you
No,
do.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
How
Mine
long was
2
yours?
years, not
Oh,
even.
shit, 3
I don't
years.
think. I don't remember.
Okay, it was 3 years, but like
Yours was longer.
But
You
there
have
was a
more
lot of
relationship.
breakups. Like I don't know. You couldn't really count it as 3 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
Definitely a lot of breakups. So it was a life.
I could never do that. Like break up for
That's
a
what
week.
I'm saying. Like I don't. Oh my gosh, it wouldn't even be for a week too. It would be like, oh, it's a month. We're not talking.
Month?
Yeah, we like break up for a month and then get back together.
That's
and
the
then,
dumbest thing.
I
So it was a
know.
break.
Yeah, and it was so dumb. I hate breaks. I
Breaks are
think. Can we
dumb.
talk about that? Hold on, that's a good topic. Breaks. A break should not be happening in a relationship. I'm sorry. I don't care if you disagree with me. It should not be happening in a relationship because if you are taking a break with someone, that just means that you guys need to break up. It's too toxic. I cannot
Not
have a
true,
break.
though.
Yes, if I
Because like
say
I feel like me going to Indiana is a good break.
no, I'm talking about like, hey, we need a break. That's not healthy.
But what if they're
That's
like,
toxic.
we've been spending too much time together, whatever. Like we
No,
need a
okay.
break.
If it's like that, I suppose. But
Or
if
if
you're
you're
saying
just-
like, hey, I think we need a break because this is getting too toxic or something, or
Yeah, I don't
that's
agree
when
with
it's
that.
that's when you know
What
to
if they're
cut it
just little
off.
fights? Like if I don't know.
No, mine wasn't over little fights.
Well,
It
if
would
it's like a
get
big fight, you're like,
severe.
let's take a break and see what happens. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna come back and be good for probably 24 hours and then fight again.
I know. If you're in a toxic relationship, just get out in general. It's not worth it. I feel like people keep trying. Like, what are we trying though for? It's toxic, so
Because
give
you want
up.
to restart.
You're gonna have to restart eventually. You're gonna have to deal with it for what? If you want to put up with it for 2 more years, you're gonna restart again at
It's
some
better
point.
restarting than going 20 years and then getting divorced.
Exactly.
And then restarting. It's better to restart when you're younger, but
Literally, I don't know. I just look back and I'm like, dang, why did we put up with that? I don't know. I could never do it again. I promise you, I could never do that. Like if we got into that situation, I'd be like, okay, I'm done actually for the first time. Like I'm not going through the whole cycle again and again and again.
yeah.
I don't know.
What else is there?
What else is something that I can't stand?
Stand
Social
about it.
media. When people post their, I did this, so I'm talking about myself too.
What's their problem?
Like, yes, don't post your relationship problems if you're going to go back to them because you just look stupid at the end. Can we
Yeah,
agree on
that's
that?
me.
That
Yeah.
was literally me in my past relationship. I'd be like, blah, 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 expose them. And I'm like, okay, first of all, why am I tweeting this crap? Because
Well,
I'm
you look dumb if you
irrelevant.
go back to 'em, yeah.
I was irrelevant. Who am I tweeting this to? The 2 people that look
Well,
at my
sometimes it
tweets?
just feels good to tweet it out.
True. And then on top of that, I looked really dumb because then I was with them the next day and I'm like, oh,
And then you
just
delete all your
kidding.
tweets.
Yeah. And then people are just making fun of you. Like I literally look at girls on Twitter right now that do that and I'm like, bro, you look stupid. And I'm like, shoot, that was me. Like people were thinking that about me years
Yeah.
ago. So if you
You
have,
learn a lot when you get older.
yeah, if you have Twitter and you're in relationship problems, don't expose them, especially if you're
Brittany
going to
gets
get
mad when I
back.
tweet like some.
Because you shouldn't tweet anything, first
It's
of all.
not even about you. I'm just like, damn.
No, I know,
this
but people-
sucks. ...
Like,
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
why
like
are you
peop-
tweeting when we're in fighting? Like, what? I'm just tweeting this sucks. Like, let me tweet it.
well, because obviously people are going to put 2 and 2
Is this
together.
Brittany? Oh my gosh. Is this about Brittany? That's what people do.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, don't tweet it. Just go vent
Well,
to a friend if you need
I don't
to.
talk to anybody. I don't vent to friends. I don't vent to anybody.
Well, vent to me, even though you're pissed at me. No, I'm
Heck
kidding.
no.
I'm just kidding. And one time, that's so funny actually.
Huh.
I remember one time, that past relationship, we got into an argument. And they called my best friend at the time. I'm like, why are you calling my best friend crying? That was really weird. I don't know.
Huh.
Like, I wouldn't want you calling my best friend. I'm like, why are you calling my best friend?
I talked to Jenny that one time. You got mad and ran away.
Oh gosh, stop. I don't want to talk about that. Next topic. Let's go.
I don't wanna talk about it. It's so
No,
funny.
that's so embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
No, we're not talking about it. Anyways, now everyone's gonna be left on a cliffhanger. Like, what was it about? What was it about? No, we're not
It
talking
was
about
dumb.
it. No, we're not talking about it.
Just say it was dumb.
It was dumb. It was so dumb. It was so embarrassing, and I don't want to talk about it.
She
Oh
was
my
drunk. It was funny though.
Screw you.
Last night, should we talk about last night or no?
No.
Why?
This dude just wants to expose me left and right.
It's funny.
Oh my gosh, you can say it. I'm just gonna look away. This is embarrassing.
It's funny. Should we talk about it?
Oh, sure. You started. This is awkward for me.
Okay, so last night, we were celebrating our 1 year in some ways. And then, what was it, like right at the end?
Yeah, we were doing what we had to do.
Right at the peak of things, right? Right at the peak?
Sure. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know English. Sure, yeah, it's the peak. when a girl's body just feels good.
Yeah, that's the peak.
The peak.
The ending. Brittany just started crying.
I literally started crying.
She started tearing up.
And I'm like, why am I crying? Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
I was like, why am I crying? And I literally just started bawling out of nowhere. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just started crying as I was at my peak. And then I started laughing. I'm like, this is so funny. Like,
but why did you cry? That's what I was wondering.
Because I told you, it was just such a beautiful moment. Like, I literally,
into it.
I felt so much love and I was just
She's
so
like,
happy.
I love you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I'm like, that's funny.
That's
She was
probably
drunk too.
so cringe.
She was like drunk, so it was funnier. She was like, I'll
so
tell you
cringe.
the same thing tomorrow. I love you so much.
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I could say the same
when
thing.
she's drunk, all her emotions come out. It's so funny.
No, and I do remember saying that last night.
You didn't tell me today. You didn't cry.
I love you.
Go cry.
I love you so much. I don't know. No, but I always tell Connor, I'm such a, like, I keep my feelings to myself kind of thing. Like, I will open up about certain things, but for the most part, I just like to keep it all to myself because that's what I did my entire life. Like, growing up when I was like a kid and all that, like, I was just told, keep it to yourself. Like, you don't involve my dad actually told me this, and I thought it was like so messed up to say as a
my
little
parents
kid.
always wanted me to talk to him. I'm like, I'm not talking to you guys.
My dad would tell me, stop telling people your problems because they're just going to want to get rid of you faster. So I had that fear of like wanting to speak about my emotions. Like if I spoke about my feelings to you, what if you got annoyed and you wanted to leave? Like my dad had mentioned to me.
I mean, he's not wrong if it's the wrong person.
Yeah.
Some people really don't want to hear your problems, and they'll be like, "Oh, your problems aren't my problems."
Exactly.
But that's not a real
so that
friend, so that'll help you.
That made me fear speaking about my emotions.
But to your boyfriend?
Well, he made it seem that way that I couldn't.
Maybe he was talking like, "Dang, your mom just like
probably
she's so emotional.
He probably
I
was.
can't." He's like, just don't be like your mom.
Oh my goodness. It probably was that. But it just made me like not want to speak about things. So I always like taught myself, like, keep it to yourself. Don't annoy other people with how you feel. Because I can sometimes be overwhelming with my emotions because I just overthink everything and all that.
And she just let it build up.
Yeah, I let it build up.
Which a lot of people I'm sure can relate to. I'm sure a lot of people do that.
It's not good.
But it's not good. It's hard. It's hard though talking about your emotions or whatever you're going through.
I forgot what I was trying to get to. Like we were speaking about this for a reason. What was I trying to get to?
When you cried yesterday. I don't know.
Oh yeah. And I was telling Connor, like, I'm sorry that I can't, like, when I'm sober, I can't be like raw with you and tell you how I feel. But like when I'm drunk, I can let him know everything.
Than when she's drunk.
Yeah, and I was just like saying, I promise I do love you. I'm just bad at like
then she threw
expressing it. Oh gosh.
She threw up twice.
I did not throw up twice.
Yes, you did.
I threw up once.
You threw up twice.
When did I throw up the second time?
It was the long, and then there's a pause.
Oh, I thought you. No, okay, I know that. I thought you meant like I went the first time and then left the bathroom and came back.
She went back, threw up, came back to bed, and just kind of passed out. It was good.
Yeah, that's how I knew it was the time to end the night.
Didn't even brush your teeth now that I'm thinking about
I know.
Nasty.
I literally woke up at 7 a.m. and was like, oh, I need to brush my teeth.
You probably rinsed your mouth though, no?
No, I did.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, of course I rinsed my
mouth. Don't even try
mouth.
and kiss me. I know you didn't brush your teeth.
No, I definitely rinsed my mouth, even though it's really disgusting.
Okay, this is very random off topic, but is there like a certain time frame, like if you know like that person threw up and didn't brush their teeth or anything, would you still kiss them or would you wait until they brush their teeth?
Shoot, I don't know. It's a good question.
This is what's not off topic. What's off topic is I feel that way about using the restroom. Like if I know one of your friends like pooped downstairs, I'm not gonna go sit on that toilet.
Oh yeah.
Are you that way?
No, I'm definitely that. When it comes to the bathroom, I'm
like,
definitely
dude,
that
it's
way.
probably warm. Like they were just blowing this up. I'm like, I gotta give it like 5 hours.
No, it definitely has. I have to take my time too. Like I will go to any other bathroom besides that bathroom. I don't know. It's weird.
What if it didn't smell though?
I still can't. I feel like I can't even do it with you. Like you never have stinky poops, but after I know you've pooped in that bathroom. Like I don't want to use it.
You have to wait a little bit until it goes off your mind. Like he didn't. Like you know. What I mean?
But
damn,
it's
I thought I was like the only person that did that.
No, I'm literally the same way. I just can't. Like, and Connor literally never has stinky poops. I just personally can't do it.
Brittany poops be stinky.
Shut up! You're so stupid. No, it's not.
I heard Brittany fart once.
Oh my god. No, the worst part is that it was at Madeline and Stevens. Like I honestly thought they might have heard. I'm like, dude, the one time.
I hate bathrooms that you can't like turn a loud fan on or do anything.
Me too. And I feel like that's here. I always have to put freaking TikTok on blast.
Okay, down here's kind of bad, but at least you're far away from the living room. I feel like at Madeline Stevens, we were like right in the middle of in the kitchen and living room, and like the fan wasn't super loud. Brittany's in there blaring TikToks, but I heard her fart for the first time.
Embarrassed.
She went.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even mimic it, but I fart all the time. I can't make fun of her.
Yeah,
but I do it like with no, what's the word? Like no
noise.
No, I make noise a lot of the times, but I do it with no guilt. Like I'm just doing it.
Oh yeah.
So I don't care.
Okay, can you guys fart in front of your significant other? I just feel like I personally can't with Connor. Like that time, I literally was not trying to fart, but
I wonder if you could in like 10 years.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, man.
You don't fart a lot, though, do you?
No, not really.
What if you were single?
I burp a lot.
Would you fart a lot if you were single?
No, I really didn't. When I was younger, low-key, I did. Like, my brothers would always say, dang, you fart so much. But, like, I don't know. I think I'm more burpy, if anything.
People. Like, if we were visiting people, I don't like to fart.
Because
here,
oh my God.
I need to do a fart counter, honestly.
This has literally went from relationships to, like, bathroom. But, oh my gosh. Okay, so Connor makes fun of me because I have the hardest time. Like, if I have to poop, I cannot poop anywhere besides our house or like my mom's.
Well, that's like how I was growing up. I would never go in the school bathroom. I wouldn't go in a grocery store. But nowadays, if I'm at like an airport and I gotta, like, you gotta go, I feel like I'd have to go to the airport. I'm not gonna hold it the whole flight or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. The only time I'd probably do it was like, no, if I had like a really bad stomach where I couldn't hold it and I was gonna poop myself, then
okay. Guys, so you might notice the camera's different. Our small Sony camera records longer than 30 minutes because last time, if you know, this camera cut off because whatever reason, it only can record 30 minutes. So our Sony one can record up to like 2 hours, which is awesome, but it just got overheated because the ring light. If it has too much heat in the camera, it'll turn off. So we got to figure that out. So many different problems with podcasts, dude.
I know.
Like, I didn't start this for so long because I didn't know how to record audio. I didn't know how to sync it with the camera. I didn't know anything, and now there's just other problems, and we're excited to like move and get a house and have a podcast room and a setup. This isn't bad, but we're going to make it better.
It's going to be way better than this. I want it to be like, no, I don't know.
I want to have this is our kitchen table. So like, I want to have a podcast table. I want to have like a TV screen, something cool.
Yeah, which is exciting because the house that we obviously wanted to buy, it had like a perfect office room for him to have that podcast room.
Yeah, we'll turn the office room into that and probably gaming in the corner or something. Like my office upstairs is strictly gaming now, but on that wall, if we really needed to, we could have a podcast, but it's not big enough. I feel like the office in that new house was bigger.
Yeah.
So that's why we just switched cameras real quick. But what were we talking about?
Oh, that I just can't use the bathroom anymore.
Oh, using the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah, like I have to be home. I don't know.
But my 12 limits are like gyms. I never went in school. I don't know. If I have to go to the bathroom at the gym, I'll just go home. I'm not going to sit there and use those nasty bathrooms. People don't lift the toilet seat up. Boys is way worse.
I just can't think about it.
Because girls, they sit down.
Girls are so disgusting with
bathrooms,
so nasty
it's
so nasty. I'm just like, girls, how are you not embarrassed? Like, I don't know.
But like, boys just pee all over the toilet seats, don't clean it up.
That's true.
It's bad.
I know because I live with you. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, it's hard. We'll get up in the middle of the night, pee, not turn on the light, and it'll be all over the toilet seat the next day, dried up.
And that's why I hated growing up with brothers.
Yeah, especially when you're kids, you don't care. Like, my mom would make me clean it. She's like, look at this. Look at all this pee. I'm like, dang, I swear I had better aim than this.
Disgusting. It's not as bad, though, just dealing with, like, cleaning up your pee. When I had brothers, oh, my gosh. I grew up with 7 brothers, guys. Imagine 7 boys on one toilet.
I know.
Not very cute.
It's harder than you think, though, to aim. Well, your aim's good, but the pee, like, flutters out. It's not our fault. Like, we're hitting dead center, but like it splashes.
I mean, I expect that though.
Like if you watch pee, it doesn't come out in a perfect faucet stream. It's like.
I know my pee's always aiming in different directions too. Like I can't. The thing that sucks about girls is like you can't control where it goes.
But you're sitting down. It's not going anywhere.
No, obviously, yeah. I don't know what else to say.
I think we're good. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, we should be. You can end it. I don't know how to end it.
Brittany doesn't want to end it. She did the intro. She did all right. Rate her intro on a scale of 1 to 10.
0.
So, thank you for listening to the podcast again. This is episode 2. We're getting better. We're gonna try and just learn how to like talk. Obviously, have more topics set up, and basically, the podcasts I watch are funny guys, and they just ramble. Like how we kind of went from relationships to pooping and to crying while climaxing. It's just like. We just need to learn to get better and just start talking.
Yeah, this is just like for now. We'll have definitely like better setup.
As
We'll
we,
definitely have more
yeah,
topics to talk about soon.
more
And
guests, and as we go along,
yeah,
it'll get more natural because anything you first start, you're not super good at. Being on
exactly.
camera, doing YouTube videos, we're super good at that. We mastered it. Like we can do that all day. But
Yeah.
sitting down for an hour, like minimum, and then an hour and a half just talking without like stopping and making it seem natural is kind of hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for her. She's shy.
Stop it. I don't need to be called out. Don't try to be shy, but
It's
sorry.
okay. But thank you guys for watching. We enjoy you guys being here, and it means a lot. Thank you for subscribing if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't watched episode 1, go watch episode 1. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Bye.